Nobody in their right mind is going to drink spoiled milk. Nobody. Spoiled milk, we identify it because when we go in the refrigerator, we look at it, and if that date is an expiration date, we smell it. We think twice before drinking that milk. Our personal, so this is in relation to the spilled milk, right? Our personal experience may be valid, but they may be outdated. So what I'm saying on today's thought of the day is that milk is milk, but even before we purchase the milk, we look at the date, the expiration date. And that expiration date, catch this point, the expiration date on that milk determines if we make a purchase or not. The expiration on that milk, that date determines if we make that purchase or not. Our personal experience may be valid. So milk is milk. My personal experience is my personal experience, but it may be outdated based on the time that I stand in now. A personal experience that Mr. Cade had in 1995, it's an experience. It's valid for that time period and for where I was at in my mentality and my growth and development. But in 2021, that experience may be outdated. Experiences become outdated based on our personal evolution as individuals and also from a societal norm. So as society evolves, there are certain ideologies, I would say, mentalities, value systems, cultural norms that are no longer valid in 2021. So that's a very scary statement for me to make because it's in a general aspect. But if we make sure that what I'm saying fits outside of it being in general, we can stand on that foundation and say that my personal experience, it may be valid, but it may be outdated based on my evolution as a person and based on my evolution in society. So let me give you a hard, concrete copy example of what I'm saying in terms of society evolving from a technological aspect. We once used flip phones. Many of us don't use flip phones anymore. That experience that I had with my flip phone was valid, but as society evolved, as technology evolved, that flip phone that I had is outdated. Now there may be a new version of that flip phone that maybe come out, but it's a new version to fit the time that we stand in now. This is Mr. Cage's thought of the day. A personal experience may be valid, but they may be outdated as I evolve as a person and as we evolve in society to reach our full potential.